Okay, let me make sure you're just perfectly comfortable. No, please, just relax. There's no need to move at all. I just want to check your legs are nice and warm. Wonderful. I know it's a little bit chillier outside. So, we've made sure that the room is wonderfully warm and cozy, but if at any point you get a little bit too warm, you just let me know, okay? Fantastic. I'm Lucy, by the way, and I'll be your masseuse today. Lovely to meet you. Yes, I'm really looking forward to helping you relax. Would you mind if I sprayed a little bit of fragrance for you? Oh, wonderful. This one is actually by Dossier, and this is one of their luxury designer impressions. So this is actually inspired by a Jo Malone fragrance, which retails for much, much higher. But I personally love Dossier because particularly this fruity honey one is really fresh and light, and it gives you that feeling that you're wearing something a little bit special. And even like we've done just there in the room, just having a light spritz of it, I just love that scent. It gives you a sort of sense of freshness, feeling a bit special. Oh, I'm so glad you like it too. Yeah, they actually have hundreds of designer impressions. Yeah, just inspired by luxury fragrances for a much fairer price. So it gives you the chance to just try some out, and if you're not 100% happy, you can even send them back. It's honestly amazing. I've got quite a few at home as well as here. So yeah, I really love using them. Oh, wonderful. Well, if you would like to check them out, please click my link in the description below and you will save yourself even more from their already incredible prices. Okay, so now we've given a light spritz. Let me just pop this away. Oh, also comes with a lovely little fragrance card there telling you all about the notes, so it makes a lovely gift. Let's pop that down. Okay. Fantastic. So, today we're just going to be doing a general full body relaxation. Lovely. Before we begin, I just wanted to check, are there any areas that are a little bit more sensitive? No problem at all. I'll just be a little bit more careful around those areas. That's fine. And typically for your massages, do you prefer a light, medium or firm pressure? Around the medium, that's fine. Around those more tender areas, I'll just use a lighter pressure. Wonderful, but if at any point you want me to use a little bit more or less, you just let me know. Wonderful. Well, if you're happy for me to begin, wonderful. I do have a range of products with me, okay, so I think it's quite nice to start with, maybe just to go in with a lovely body lotion. This is a beautiful one right here, and this has soothing vitamin E. Typically when we do massages, we tend to stick with more oils. But for me, what makes our massages really special is that we also care a lot about the skin and replenishing, and especially this time of year, the moisture levels are very low. So I'd like to begin with that, if you'd be happy for me to do that. Fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to get this in my hands. Place that back down. Okay, so I'm just going to come just closer up to your upper body just here. I'm just going to literally sort of rub the cream in just sort of very light motion to start with, and then we'll just go a little bit sort of faster, just increase that pressure. Okay, so let's just start up here. How is that scent for you? Is that okay? Lovely. All the fragrances today are natural, so you don't have to worry about any harsh chemically smells. Just easing the pressure around the upper chest and just focusing around the shoulder. I will, of course, come round to the other side as well. Lovely. Just come round to the other side. You just stay right there for me. Okay, and just coming around this side. Oh, I can feel you've got a little bit of tenderness. Yeah, that's okay. We'll just be nice and gentle. And just smoothing down the arms as well. I know on your form that you filled out, you did sort of put a preference for more of an invigorating massage as well. So the products that we're using do have a lovely refreshing aroma to them that will definitely make you feel quite invigorated afterwards. Oh, I'm pleased. Have you had a massage with us before? I don't believe I have done a massage on you. Oh, it's always so lovely to get recommendations. Yes, no, I love that. Oh, I'm pleased you've come back. Lovely. Okay, well what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to come back around. And I'm just going to grab another product, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work a bit deeper into the skin using one of the wooden massage tools. So I'm actually going to grab this lovely rich argan massage cream, and the reason why I particularly love this is it's just extra soft. So let me just open this up. And as you can see there, just a really lovely consistency. And this is vegan and organic as well. Just want to point that out. I know that sometimes it's not as important to some people, but I think particularly when you're putting products or having products put onto your skin, it's nice to know that they are sort of natural. So I'll use this because as I was popping that particular lotion in, I noticed that your skin was absorbing it quite quickly. So I think it will be nice to use something you can see that's just a little bit thicker. So I'll begin on this side of you. I'll rub it in using my hands, and then I'll use one of the wooden tools just to get a little bit of a deeper pressure. Wonderful. Okay, so let me just come round here. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, that's good. That's good. Just let all those stresses just melt away. Lovely. And you're actually absorbing that cream as well quite fast. So I'm just going to get a little bit more. Our skin is so dehydrated in this weather, it's very normal to absorb creams like this a bit quicker. So not a problem at all. Lovely. Okay, and I'm just going to here as well. How's that pressure for you? Fantastic. And just to enhance that, as mentioned, I'll just be using one of the wooden tools. I'm going to go in with this one. And this is a wooden roller. And this enables us just to get a little bit deeper into that muscle tissue. Okay, so we're just going to very gently. How does that feel? Lovely. Particularly around this time of the year, it's lovely to take a little bit of extra care with our bodies, but also our minds. I think it's quite easy to feel a little bit more tired with the colder winter days. So we can just take a little bit of extra time to unwind and relax. Fantastic. Don't want to overuse the tool. If you don't mind, as it's quite light, I'm just going to place this just on your leg. I hope you don't mind. I'll just place that there just while I come around the other side of you. I'm also just going to grab a little bit more of the massage cream. At any point you would like to sit up and have a drink or anything as well, just let me know. Lovely. And again, just working in that cream. One thing I'm going to do as well, which is quite a nice treatment to have, is a little bit of a hand massage, and I'm going to actually use a light scrub on your hands and then apply a really nice thick cream, and that's quite a nice invigorating winter treatment to have, because of course our hands tend to get so dry in this weather. I actually ended up hurting my thumb the other day just opening a bottle of something, just a supplement, and I ended up just sort of just catching my skin a little bit because my thumb was quite dry. So it's definitely important to keep that skin moisturised. Wonderful. Just going to grab the tool now. Fantastic. And making sure as well that feels comfortable to you. Wonderful. Just going to work around the side. Great. And how long are you actually staying with us? Oh, wonderful. You've got a little bit of extra time then to relax. That's lovely. Have you stayed with us before, or have you just visited our spa? Oh, fantastic. No, it's such a lovely place to come as a little retreat. Definitely, definitely. We're lucky enough actually to be gifted some stays. Yes, so the rooms are just so lovely, aren't they? They really are, and I love all the other facilities. So, no, I'm so glad that you're able to enjoy that for a few more days. Absolutely. Okay, I'm just going to let that settle. Just got a little bit of redness there, just around the side, where you're a little bit more tender. That will go down, okay? Lovely. Okay, then I'll just come round. Fantastic. And what I want to do now is we can not rest that on you again. We'll pop the little wooden tool back. One of the things I actually love about doing the massage with the lotions is I get a nice little hand massage too for myself. But speaking of hands, what I'd love to do is use a scrub, which will help to just get rid of any of the dry, sort of dull looking sort of skin, just invigorate the hands, and then we're going to nourish them with some lovely moisturizer. Does that sound okay? Wonderful. Check your legs still, they're nice and warm. Happy? Wonderful. No, that's good, that's good. Okay, so what I'm going to use is a lovely scrub. I've got a couple here actually. They are body scrubs, but we can use them all over the body, so not specifically the hands, but I think I might go for this one today. This is a stress relief body scrub, and this actually has a blend of eucalyptus in and some seed oils to really help just remove any sort of dullness that the skin has again, but just bring it sort of back to life, but in a very calm and relaxing way, which is always the aim. Absolutely. I do have another one that we could try. I won't rest that on your legs, that will be a little bit too heavy, but we have another one. This is a lovely botanical scrub. So this is one of the newer ones that I've been trying, and this has almond, oat, chamomile, vegan manuka and sea salt, and this is really wonderful for calming both the body and the mind. I do really like this one. So 98% natural ingredients. Would you like to have a little smell, just because this will linger a little bit on the hands afterwards? Wonderful. Let's see if I can open it with my my little what do you call slippery hands. Let me grab a little towel here. Here we go. Okay, let's see if we can open this up, shall we? Oh, well, this was a bad move, wasn't it? Let me see if I just grab the edge of your towel. Oh, there we go. We got that. Okay. So, this is a lovely one. Very, very sort of fresh. Have a little smell. very fresh. This is lovely because actually the texture is almost a little bit sort of waxy, so you get a bit of nourishment in there as well. See if we can get into this one. Straight in there. This one is a lovely sort of a minty colour. So, I mean, if I had to pick, just because I love a sort of a minty fragrance, this is, to me, really special. You like this one as well? Yeah. There's just something about it that I think is gorgeous. Should we go for this? Let's go for this. Okay, I've got that there. So I'm just going to take a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I've got some warm water here. Okay, I'm just going to dip your hand in the warm water, okay? Fantastic. It's lovely and warm, isn't it? Really nice. I always have to start off with that one being hot water, because by the time I get to it, it's always warm. I'm just going to take a little bit of the scrub. Not too much, just about this amount. And I'm going to take your hand and I'm just going to give a nice gentle massage to the hand and the sort of general wrist area. Okay? So if I just take your hand and let's just lovely. It does feel nice, doesn't it? Yeah, there's something about this one that's just really luxurious. Also very soothing as well. Fantastic. And just working into the skin. You've got really lovely hands. I hope you don't mind me saying. No, really lovely hands. Do you typically tend to work at a computer at all, or? Oh, okay. No, sometimes you can tell what someone does as a job for from the hands. It's interesting. But we're just really making sure that our hands are taken care of. Wonderful. And what I'll do as well, just while I've got the exfoliator or the scrub on my hands, what I'll do is we'll just do the other hand at the same time. So I'll just pop your hand in that one. Fantastic. And I'll just pop this one down here. I've got a little bit more scrub, and I'm just going to bring your hand just over to the side that I'm at. There we go. Lovely. hands are going to feel like silk after this. They are. There's nothing like a nice little hand massage. Lovely. Yeah, around the wrists as well for me. So I've got quite small little wrists, and I find that in particular with sort of doing massages all day, they can get a little bit sore. So actually a nice hand massage, if I can convince one of the other masseuses to give me one, is always nice. Fantastic. Well, what I'm going to do now is, firstly, I'm just going to rinse my hands just a little bit. And we'll also rinse yours, of course, as well. So I'm just going to dunk your hands into here. Fantastic. I'm going to bring your other hand across as well, actually. That's lovely. And just making sure that that's all off. And I'll just do the same for my hands. Just got another bowl just over here. I'll just rinse that. Okay, lovely. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the lovely moisturiser on. Okay, so I'm just going to take that here. And let's just rub that in, okay? It's nice and cool, isn't it? I know, it's always lovely to have that afterwards. Fantastic. Just sort of move that around the wrists as well. And the same with this hand. Fantastic. And this will sink in, and you'll find that your hands are just silky soft, silky soft. Beautiful. Okay, we don't want to overwork the hands because sometimes they can become a little bit sore. But if you want to have a little feel, they should feel very, very soft. Yeah. Oh, I'm so pleased. It's quite a treat to have a little hand massage. Definitely. So, just avoiding then your head. I know you've got a bit of a sore head, that's fine. So we've just done a nice sort of medium pressure massage just across the chest here, the shoulders, down the arms, and of course that lovely hand massage. What we're going to do now is just focus around the hips, because you mentioned you got a little bit of soreness and tension. That's fine. Did you do a particular sort of sport or activity that might have activated some pain, or just general wear and tear? I feel you. No, that's fine. That's fine. No problem at all. I do find that for me as well, with sort of leaning over and everything, I do find that I can get a bit of tightness in my hips and my back. So very normal. Do you find yourself sitting down a lot for work, or do you stand up? Okay, no, that's fair. Sometimes that can, contribute. So what we'll do then is we'll go back to our massage lotion. I was just looking there, and I do actually have, this is our own house blend actually of oil, so no fancy label on this one. This is one that I've actually made myself, and this is a lovely blend of your classic baby oil. Yes, but I have infused it with some lovely things like rosemary. There's a little hint of mint in there, a bit of eucalyptus, and it's just a really nourishing, lovely oil. I have as well got a little bit of argan oil in there, which is a little bit sort of deeper, nourishing. I think this may actually be really good on your hips, as it's slightly warming. And that's what you want with that type of pain. You just want to relax the muscles, and I think where the lotion is a little bit cooler, I think this will actually benefit you being a bit warmer. Lovely. So I'm going to go straight in with this. Okay, just make sure. So I'm very conscious that you're all tucked up and warm because I know honestly how cold it is. So, okay, we've got our nice oil here. Let me just pop this on my hands, and what I'll do is I'll just begin to work this into the hips. Okay. Oh, sorry, I nearly fell out my hand there. Just warm it up between the hands. We don't need too much, and I'll just come just underneath your towel here, just slightly, okay? And I'll just. There we go. I think we'll have a little bit more actually. That's sunk into my hands quicker than I thought. There we go. Lovely. Ah, there we go. And just working into the hips. How does that pressure feel? Fantastic. Yeah, I have been told that before actually. Yeah, I don't look like I'd have the strongest of hands, but yeah, I think all these years of doing this have really strengthened them. I remember back in the day when I could only really do maybe one massage when I was first doing my training, and now I do, well, however many I can fit in really. But I absolutely love it. I find it very therapeutic, very relaxing, and I love helping people to relax and feel better. So no, it's an added bonus. The strong hands, absolutely. So just working down, making sure you're all comfortable. Working just under slightly if you're happy for me to. Fantastic. Just around the gluteus maximus muscles, we do find a little bit of tightness and tension. Again, that can be aggravated, particularly if we're sitting down a lot, our seating position, even driving. So, very common. Just warming up the hip, the pelvis area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around to the other side. I know, you can feel the difference now, can't you? That hip to this hip being nice and warm. I know. Just working in. Lovely. Oh, I thought you weren't tucked in there for a minute, but you are. I just caught the side of my eye. I thought, oh, but you're all good. Lovely. Fantastic. Now I'm not going to use the wooden tool on the hips because it can be quite a delicate area. I actually had bruising a few years ago from a physio treatment actually around my sort of hip area, going on to sort of the front side, and I actually ended up with internal bruising. Yeah, it was very sore. I had a sort of a porcelain instrument, more sort of typically used for getting out tight knots in the body, but actually too much pressure was used, and it did cause quite bad bruising. So I like to be very gentle when it comes to these areas, but we can allow the oil in this case just to do its work for us and warm up those muscles. Moving over the front, just over the stomach, just very lightly. Have you eaten recently, or are you planning to eat after this? Ah, okay, lovely. Sometimes people come to see me and they might have just had a big lunch or dinner, and we get the old sort of stomach gurgling noises. Yes, but no, that will be very nice for you to do after this. It's lovely. It's funny how relaxing really makes you hungry. Absolutely. No, the perfect excuse to indulge yourself. It's all about indulgence, so that's perfect. Fantastic. Okay, well, what I'd love to do now is I'd actually love to come round and do a little work on the legs. Okay, so I'll just come round. Fantastic. Still all nice and cozy. Lovely. Oh no, bless you. I think you may have to have a nap before you get some food. I know, bless you. Okay, all tucked up. What we're going to do is I would love to actually use one of the wooden tools on the legs, particularly the upper thigh area. It's really wonderful for stimulating sort of, or particularly things like cellulite, things like that, you know, stimulating, what am I trying to say, cell renewal, boosting blood flow to the area, increasing firmness, but you know, for any gender it's lovely just to help with firmness, elasticity of the skin, and it's just a lovely tool to use. So it's just a wooden tool like so, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to apply a little bit of oil to these points. I'm going to keep you covered up as well because I want you to stay nice and warm, so I'm going to go underneath the towel. Alright, but let me just apply a little bit of oil to these points. Lovely. Oh, I tripped that anywhere. And I'm just going to go underneath the towel, okay? And what we're going to do is we're just going to work in to that thigh, okay? And I want you just to tell me if it feels at all like too much pressure. Does that feel okay? I'm just going to really lightly go over because the tool really does our work for us. So working in that upper thigh, and I can actually come across and do this other side as well. Fantastic. And for the lower leg section, I'm just going to use my hands just to do a nice gentle massage because this tool can be a little bit much on the lower legs. Lovely. It's nice, isn't it? It's a really lovely tool to use. I actually had to get a new one the other day because this one broke on me. It's been used so much. Yes. To be fair, I have had it for years. Yes. Even though obviously we're employed here, I do like to have some of my own tools that I like to use. So wonderful. That's great. Okay. Fantastic. Just doing a little check on time. Okay, we're doing fine. Wonderful. Don't want to keep you from your food plans. No, we're all good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the oil again, just as using the oil particularly on areas where, warmth would be appreciated. I feel like the oil is lovely. So we'll use it again on the legs. Fantastic. And we'll just come underneath. Lovely. Does that feel okay? Fantastic. Just really working into those muscles. I find that my calves can be quite tight sometimes. It's not an area you typically, tend to work on, but it's important to stretch them out. I'm just sort of doing a little bit of a almost like a pinching technique here, just to get those calves stimulated. Lovely. Just come back here as well. Do the same here. Fantastic. Well, this calf actually isn't as tight as that one. No, we often find that. Yeah, it's just sort of where you tend to sort of put your balance on the legs, really. Lovely. And I'll just do a little focus just on the feet here. Okay, I know, a bit ticklish, no, that's fine. We'll just do it around the ankles then instead. There we go. Ankles can feel really lovely, I have to say, when you get the massage, because again, it's not an area that you tend to get massaged. Wonderful. Just a final smoothing. Fantastic. That's lovely. Okay. Wonderful. How do you feel? Oh, I'm so pleased. It's so lovely when you just feel nice and relaxed in yourself. Absolutely. No, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm sorry to say we have reached the end of our session today. We have. I know, time has flown by. It really has. So just to recap, with our full body relaxation, we worked on the neck, chest, coming down the arms, and had a lovely hand massage that was both invigorating and moisturizing. We then worked down to the stomach and the hip area where there was a bit more tension. We used a warming oil on that, and that will continue to stay nice and warm as well for the next few hours. Even if you go and have a shower, that will have penetrated into the muscle and skin, and you will continue to feel that warming sensation. It's really lovely. Moving down towards the leg area, we used the massage tool with a little bit of oil in to just work those thigh muscles, stimulate a little bit of that sort of, I don't know why I always forget what I'm saying when I go down to this bit, but to stimulate a little bit of the blood flow. There we go. And that will help with tightness and firmness to those very lovely legs. And then as we move down to a light, just nice, simple oil massage. We stayed away from the feet because they're a little bit ticklish, but we did a nice ankle massage. Wonderful. And all the products used today have been natural and organic, and I really have enjoyed it. I hope you have too. Oh, it's been a pleasure. Well, there is no rush to get up whatsoever. We leave a good few minutes at the end of every massage for clients to just sort of breathe, come back. I have set some water down there for you. I would like you to drink that full glass, just because when we start to massage the body, we do tend to actually just lose some toxins. It's important when we sweat, rather than toxins. When we sort of sweat or we start to lose sort of water, that we do replenish ourselves. So I would love if you could finish that glass for me. And then when you're ready, just feel free to make your way down to, you're going to go and eat, so you can do that. Oh, wonderful. No, that's all from me. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let you relax. I'm not going to start tidying my things away. When you're ready, as I say, just make your way out, and I'll pop back in about sort of 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes or so, and I'll just grab the things, okay, and start tidying. Lovely. Well, I really hope you enjoy the rest of your stay with us. It's been such a pleasure. And again, my name's Lucy, so if you would like to book in with us again, I'm working here all the time. Yeah, so you can come and see me. Fantastic. A day that, I do particularly sort of specialise on. I do my little sort of special personalised massages like today is a Thursday. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, have a wonderful rest of your week. Yes, let's get through this cold winter and work our way into spring. Fantastic. Alright, I'll let you just gather yourself, drink that water, and I may see you again outside. Fantastic. Bye bye then. Bye.